Good afternoon. My name is Deanne D. Matthews, and this is my Memorial Day tribute. Overall, of course, in memory of all the veterans who have fought in all of America's wars. But this is a very specific tribute for the most unsung veterans of America's history. And I'm referring to the United States colored troops of the U.S. Civil War. Now, most people do not know, and I consider myself someone who follows Civil War history, and I still did not know until I was 36 about the 180,000 United States colored troops, of which 66,000 gave their lives in obtaining freedom for all of America's hardworking people who made this country great. The overlooked 4 million enslaved Africans, of which they or their immediate foreparents had come from. And when I say they were unsung, I mean that because Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant both recognized these black troops as essential to the victory and also as their best and most dedicated troops. So many records of the Civil War are incomplete because they have not properly positioned their best and most dedicated and essential troops. However, there's no reason to be angry with former record keepers when in the 21st century we are free to sing the unsung into their proper place. I'm going to present a medley today of songs that you would have heard in the camp of the United States colored troops that would have described their journey from freedom to victory to themselves and also left as a record as Negro spirituals for the world. No more auction block for me, no more, no more, no more auction block for me, many thousand gone. No more auction block for me, no more, no more. No more auction block for me, many thousand gone. Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every man? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every man? Oh, freedom, oh, freedom, oh, freedom over me. And before I'd be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Oh, freedom, oh, freedom, oh, freedom over me. And before I'd be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Oh, free at last. free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Oh, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Happy Memorial Day to all of our veterans, but particularly remembering the veterans of the United States Civil War who were the United States Colored Troops. Also, a shout out to the creators of Decoration Day. Decoration Day was begun on May 1st, 1865, by African Americans in Richmond to bury Union troops that had freed the city and them. Only after World War I, 63 years later, did Decoration Day become Memorial Day. And with that, have a good Memorial Day weekend from a daughter of the United States Colored Troops of the U.S. Civil War.